Myself, TK Balaji. Having 25 years of experience in digital transformation, covering across fintech vertical, NBFC vertical, BFSI sector, manufacturing sector, BPO. So these are some of the verticals I've done the digital transformation for the past 25 years of my journey. Specialization in certain kinds of ERPs, and then completely taking the digital drive for each organization and scaling up. So that's what my specialization all about. So Inditrade is we are into taking a fintech to Bharat. It is a fresh startup, almost 2 years old. So our target audience is kind of MSME verticals where you want to give them a fintech platform. We work as a platform aggregator where there is a customer where all my MSME players are there. And here I do have a lot of financial services available with multiple partners, but any MSME needs to see some kind of financial solutions. I'm already there with the platform. So I'm a platform aggregator for the financial solutions. So my targeted customers are MSME, particularly right now. In future, we'll be scaling up to a B2B2C, but right now my target audience is MSME. Yeah. See, I do see a lot of challenges in kind of a distribution right now, where people have a kind of a set of X amount where they don't have a distribution through a digital platform. Okay, scaling up becomes a challenge. So this is where we want to address it right now. Where plus I do have a MSME where they need this kind of a funds, this kind of a partners who can able to partner with them, help them to grow the business. As the company name itself, Scalerator, I help the MSME to scale and raise the business. So that's what I'm there. Okay, so my strength comes in terms of distribution, where this is what I see as a challenge in the BFSI vertical right now. And second, the challenge of what I see is a lot of technical nitty-gritties usage and everything, and there are a lot of policies need to be followed. There's a lot of tightened mechanisms which inherently takes huge turnaround time into the process. If you can able to study each and every process and reduces nitty-gritty and bring the turnaround time less in this, it gives a turnaround. It gives a customer a much happy experience. So I see one, distribution. Second, turnaround time. Third is a digital experience to the customer. So these three things are right now a challenge which we want to address it right now. Excellent. Like actually, if you ask, this pandemic has created a huge Pandora box of digital transformation in many areas, particularly in BFSI verticals. Okay. Previously itself, we never went to any banking for any kind of services. Mostly it was available on a platform. But after this COVID came into play, everything from onboarding to payment to everything completely became a kind of a seamless ecosystem where through a mobile we could able to do the entire activities. So that's how it has become. And whichever player was resistant in moving towards a digital journey, okay, they've been forced to move because it's not from a company standpoint, it is from a customer standpoint, because customers are already there who want to experience this digital journey because they don't want to travel out anywhere, and everything they wanted in a mobile. So whichever players was not there, they want to get into the digital journey. They moved, kickstarted much faster. So in this 2 year time space, what we have seen is a huge lot of players came into this digital journey right now, and customers are very happy about it because end of the day it was driven by the customers. And then the next thing what this COVID has did is they want to bring a lot of frictionless journey into the system, because you previously, if pre-COVID time, if you see, there are a lot of friction was there in the entire digital journey. But the digital maturity model started evolving by itself. In this 2 years time, I've seen a lot of frictions coming down in the digital journey. So that's what it has helped us in this COVID period. I've seen here is the traditional BFSI players right now. They're partnering with multiple other fintech players in terms of be it onboarding process, in terms of being a kind of underwriting process, in terms of digital payment process or collection process. Everybody's partnering with various others fintech players, be it from open banking. So what I've seen is here is nobody will be kind of an independent tier entity. Everybody wants to partner with some kind of entity in the kinds of digital onboarding activities. Be it from a bigger player to small player, it's a kind of ecosystem we are seeing it here, which is very well connected and communicated across the domain. It's actually giving us a lot of leverages on everything. It's like if I want to develop something, already there are marketplaces available. I can take and utilize their expertise and move forward in building everything. So right now, all the BFSI verticals are realizing this. Instead of building something on their own, they want to partner with somebody, and some core system they build it, and then they partner with some ecosystem fintech players. Then whatever they are good at, they keep it, and whichever other fintechs are good at, they keep partnering with it. So that's what I've seen it here. First, from a digital perspective, what we want to do is we are building a complete ecosystem for my customer with the marketplace activities where I'll be in a Play Store and other app stores where customer can come download my app and whatever financial product they want, I'll be there at the doorstep to service them through the digital platform. This is one activity we are doing it. And in turn, we are also tying up with multiple partners at the back end. Okay. Second thing you asked me about the security. Security is such a area of concern because it's being a customer data. We need to protect them because there are a lot of KYC information is available. So we need to have a multiple layered of security into the system. So we need to see where the data are getting stored, how it is being accessed during motion or during rest, everything. So all that security layers are in place with us right now. Because there are a lot of RBI compliances out there which we need to adhere to it. And second thing, whenever you're hosting certain things in the app stores, Google Play Store itself has got a lot of security, inherent security mechanism where they check to all the checks. Then only they will even whitelist apps right now because there are various apps are getting blacklisted right now. So Google inherently has a lot of mechanisms also to do that. Okay, so these two plays are there. Second thing, whatever the best practice in terms of security, we need to adapt it right now, 100%. So if you ask me if there is one solution for everybody, no, there is no one solution for everybody. We need to keep maturing into that model. We need to see the industry how it is evolving, what kind of a threat intelligence are happening. We need to be very keep on watching what kind of a secret news are coming up, and we need to keep protecting it, everything. So end of the day, data is ours. It is our responsibility to protect the data. Very interesting. If you ask me from a tech perspective, certainly blockchain is a very good use case. But a lot of BSI players are adapting it. We can see a number of use cases. Even I have been using blockchain for certain use cases and all. Then what I've seen is Web3 is also somewhere picking up, but certain BFSI want to see whether we can able to take certain things and utilize it because we also seen banking happening in metaverse world and all. So that's also happening very recent trend. But from Inditrade perspective, we'll be utilizing a lot of AI, ML algorithm, predictive algorithms. We'll be doing a lot of number crunching with the data because each set of data are getting generated. So we'll be deploying a lot of RPA solutions for us, BA solutions for us, AI solution for us. Deep learning will be happening from our side, and from certain use cases, we'll be also be adapting the blockchain for us. So these are certain use cases we should be doing it right now. We will have a lot of open APIs where we'll be integrating through APIs with a lot of partners and all. See, right now, if you ask me, AI ML is happening with us right now. We'll be leveraging it, and there are a lot of APIs being taken it up from multiple players which we are integrating within the applications. And from a big data perspective, we are working on it right now, certain areas and all. Certainly, there are a lot of things other than the card for us to work on latest new technologies right now.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.